It's Josie's boy.
Now, if you could go back in time to any point you want to go to, you know what I mean, and change your life, would you do it? Or is what it is, and you know what I mean, life is life, you know what I'm saying? Would you do it? Put it down in the comments, let us know, you know what I mean, how you feel, you know what I mean?
I was talking to my homie, right, from high school. And he was talking about, but he was telling, we was talking about,
looking at me.
He said motherfuckers keep looking at me. Like we ain't sitting here having a conversation. He over there thinking to himself, why these motherfuckers keep looking at me?
Yeah, like man over here talking and shit like.
No, I'm back. I had to get that out.
My homie, right, from high school, we was talking about how we was like, damn, man, it feel like our parents ain't prepare us for this adult shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't no class in school that we took for this shit or something. So my question to y'all is like, was there times where you felt like, where you blamed your parents for your life, like parts of your life? Was there times where you like blamed your parent?
I ain't gonna say nothing specific. It ain't, for me it ain't blame. For me it's this. You know what's crazy? One day my uncle sat down. He was like, I'm sorry. I said, for what? He said, we ain't know how to love y'all. Because our parents' idea of money, the first thing they said, I put a roof over your head and food over your plate. After that, they was tired from work. There was nothing else to give. So, but we out in the streets chasing love and connection. So you go to the one place you can't find it, the streets, because the one place you need it, it ain't there. But they didn't have it either. Like you see that video of the old dude, he'd be like, Daddy, let me get a hug. He'd be like, what the fuck? He said, I ain't hugging no simp. but this is real. What you want? He said, what I'm gonna hug you for? And he was serious. Because that ain't in them. Work in them, survive in them, raise you as I was there and I took care of you.
As long as I put clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and food on the table.
Remind me of the scene from Fences.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fences.
He said, who told you I gotta like you?
Yeah.
Like, he told this to his son.
Yeah. He said, nigga, you're my responsibility.
To me, honestly, I feel like, because me thinking about what age my parents was when they had me, I'm like, damn, I'm that age now and shit. So I'm like, and I don't got it all together right now. So to me, I feel like they was freestyling. They ain't have no, you know what I mean? My mom, my grandma had like 10 kids and shit, so she ain't have time to specifically show my mom how to be a mother.
Yeah.
She just had to pick up what she picked up. You know what I mean? My dad had a lot of brothers and sisters, so he had to pick up what he had to pick up. You know what I'm saying? And me being, you know, I ain't have a lot of brothers and sisters or nothing like that, but my dad did work a lot. So to me, I spent a lot of time with my mom. I was always with her. So I used to always like feel resentment to my dad and shit, like, damn, we ain't got no like relationship for real. Like, I don't really know you like I know my mom. Until I got older and start thinking about all the jewels that I wasn't catching. You know what I'm saying? All the times that he was there and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, he worked a lot and he jitneyed all the time, so he always was gone. Like, always was gone.
How you gonna catch a jewel if you ain't ready to shine? And I only say that because they say luck is when preparation meet opportunity. We never prepare, but we want to be lucky. That's why it misses us, because we ain't prepared. We thirsty. So, and no offense, and I'm not saying it like you, but we want what we don't understand, and then once we become that thing, we exhausted. And then when you become your parents, because when you got it, you already trapped with the burden of not knowing too late. Shit. Some shit like that, I guess, you know. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you are your parents, and you figured out when they found out. If you make it past their stage, it's your job. We supposed to evolve past our parents. That's the legacy. A legacy grows if you respect where you came from. If you don't, you're going to grow up and end up being your parents. To me, that's life. You understand what I mean by that?
Yeah.
That's basically how I felt.
Like, for real, the people that didn't listen become their parents. If you do listen and know your legacy, you evolve past them. That's the point. Whether they were a carpenter and you became a carpenter corporation, and then that corporation became, you understand?
Right.
But you're supposed to build on what they were. But if you running from what they are, we die.
That's just like, you know, my son said, I'm going to be a good dad to my kids like you was to me. And I told him, nah, you're going to be better than I was.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? I said, you're going to be better than I was. Because the mistakes I make sure you know what I mean? Try to school you so you don't make them.
So, no, I got a question. When you say success, is that monetary? Or is that, like, is it based on, like, what's success? Because when I
I just said I just want to be a better father.
No, I understand. But when we think better, like sometimes our kids be an extension for people that want it for the wrong reasons. Our kids become an extension of everything we never became. So that's my point. Is just like what's success? Like if you die, or how will you like how we define a success as money? Or in realer terms, because for me, money don't matter.
I think
But
it
see,
has to
some
do with
people
happiness
it
and
does.
love.
So
I think
some people, because like they say, there's a lot of successful people that ain't happy. So like, is it worth it? You know what
I
I'm
did
saying?
13
Like,
years
I
in
kinda
prison and
feel
never
like,
had a
right?
bad day. That's a fact. Period. That's all. That's a big statement, and I mean it. I did 13 years in prison and never had a bad day. So people look like I was just missing, but I was learning. Went through 7 different schools, certificates, graduations. So I wasn't wasting time. That was a part of my journey.
Yeah.
So people expect me to be depressed I went there. No, I'm alive because I went there. Because everybody else on my arm, tattooed. I miss them. Sorry they couldn't make it. But I'm listening. I'm not dwelling or depressed on anything that happened in my life because I'm listening. Promise you, even the hard shit you go through is prepare you to endure the good shit. You go through some hardship, you become humble, and in that humility, you accept the goodness with in a gracious way, with manners, because you're ready for it. You gotta bleed to be ready for a Band-Aid, because then you healed, then you got peace. I heard this quote that say, I hate when weak people say they peaceful, because to be peaceful, you got to be capable of extreme violence. Otherwise, you just weak. Because the only people capable.
Wasn't that in a movie or something?
Yeah, I know. I seen it on social media. Somebody said
Think
it.
about a movie now.
Like yeah.
I thought I heard that in a movie somewhere. But
Probably.
I did
Probably.
remember.
But that's real. Like dudes be like, yeah, there's a dude that walk around here. I hate his guts. Because that's all they ever say, peace. But he always in the way. That's his way of distracting you, that he in your way. Because he just an asshole. He offensive. Everything out of his mouth. But he used peace. And I hate when he say it. Because I'm peaceful. Because I'm letting you do this dumb shit. Like, for real. But and there's nothing wrong with him, but everything wrong with him. Because he's disguising that shit behind that word. And I be hating it. You know.
Nah, I feel it.
So is real life just the pursuit of happiness? You know what I mean?
Huh. You know what's funny? They say happiness is the absence of wants. So that means we in love, we smiling because we ain't happy.
Because you think about it, we supposed to get the best job, so we get the money to provide for ourselves and all this stuff. But what, like he said, what really makes us happy? What's going to be the, you know what I mean, the top level?
See, but I feel like, because a lot of people always
what
base
is
that
success to us?
off other people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Huh.
And it's like doing better than like okay, if I do better than you, and you, then I feel great because I'm the quote unquote most successful person in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I honestly feel like I haven't became what I was supposed to be with music and shit because I've always been like afraid of being famous for real. Like I never really wanted to be.
Hey, I always said.
I've been afraid.
I mean, everybody know how I used to get it in and shit.
I wanted to be on.
I'd have fucked around and
but
had
I've been
to
afraid to be
true Hollywood story back.
Only because I'm shy for real. Honestly.
Yeah, see, and that's funny as hell
So
because
it's
I'm
like-
shy too, but I always wanted to do movies.
But I could do
like,
videos behind
always
closed doors and
do music.
I don't know. I can get on stage and do shows and shit, but when it comes to like being around a whole bunch of motherfuckers, we right here and they talking, we talking and shit. Like I might get quiet and just listen.
See, I look at life
Just
different than y'all.
Value.
Cause to me,
That's something
to me,
do with being Gemini.
y'all is famous. Y'all just ain't rich. That's why I said how we define a success.
Yeah.
Your
Right.
whole city know you for in a positive way. To me, that is success. The fact that the world hasn't paid you for your value is the only definition. But to me, if you put a movie out there, pure comedy, and it connected a neighborhood, that's legacy. That shit that can't die. It's out here forever.
Yeah.
This is already success. The fact that money ain't attached to it is just another part of the step.
Yeah.
But to me, this is success. If people can't understand what it's like to be, on their way somewhere, I feel sorry for them. Because I'm successful now because I grabbed on to something bigger than myself.
But see, it's funny you said that because even if one person say they like my song or they like my album, my mixtape, my movie, I feel like it's a success. You know what I'm saying? If one person said it, I feel like it's a success because
To me, it'd be like
I
a
reached
certain
somebody.
way.
You know
It
what I'm
gotta
saying?
be a
with
certain
it.
way a person said to me, like even though it drives me crazy, you know what I mean? I feel like what Jay-Z would say because I've been in the club or you gonna feel this. I've been in the club and niggas come up to me like, how? Hey yo, you just this and that and all, you know what I mean? Your song, like they drunk and shit and they just, man, keep doing that shit, nigga, and all in my ear. Or I had niggas come up to me like, yo, let me spit something to you. And try to spit a rap to me and shit. Like I'm like Jermaine Dupri or something. Like I'm gonna give him a record deal right after this.
That's like Cuz called me from jail years ago. This is the last time he was in.
Yeah.
He called me, right? We talking. Hey, wait, hold on, cuz. Just hold on 1 second. Yo, hey, I'm on the phone with my cuz. The one I was telling you about, yeah. He put a nigga on the phone. This nigga spent like 56 bars to me from jail and shit. Like some nigga that, you know what I'm saying?
I get after you.
I'm like, yo, word. I was like, hey, I said, yeah, that was dope, homie. Stay at it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That shit be
people,
real.
yeah.
When I just was, handling my shit, somebody in jail told me my uncle died. I called home, told somebody else. Because I had the info before them. That shit be real. Motherfucker know. Cause especially now you be texting all day. So now you know everything. Real time. That shit depressing. Nigga in the cell boo-hooing. Like, that shit ain't life. Turn around. Walk the other way. I promise you. This shit real. You know what I mean?
You know who I wish he could meet for real? I don't know why. I feel like if he met Wallow from Gillian Wallow, for real.
Here's the thing. We put this Pennsylvania. I probably have. I did 13. He did 20. We had to really cross each other. I went through 7 jails. That's the point. Like, I probably have, but he was just another priest. He was me, so I can't notice you when I'm you me.
Yeah.
So you know,
Like, I feel like
you don't reach your hand out to every
lane.
person if you moving the right way, because a lot of dudes go with 1 and end up with 15.
And I'm not saying that you're like mimicking him or nothing. You got your own little style, but it reminds me of him, cause you like really went through it. So like that lane is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here fake. We don't know if they really did do it or if they did it or not. He really went through this shit. And when you hear him talk, you could tell that he really went through that shit.
But you know what's funny? I was this before that. My experience and my knowledge and I have knowledge of history now. Like when I went to jail, I hated myself. Not in a real way, you know what I'm saying? the way we acting. Cause Mozzie got this shit where he say, when you ride through a hood, you looking for somebody that look like you. So you hate yourself. You out here browsing for yourself. So, once you start correcting that, you be disgusted. And then you be exhausted. Then you start moving another way. Then everybody else disgusting. Period. So I can care how people feel because you ain't me.
Beating on the desk. Beating on the desk. Coming soon to YouTube. The Truth TV. Subscribe now.
Alright, the question is, what is success to me? Sister Soldier got a quote that say, any man born without knowing his great-grandfather, grandfather, or father is born lost. And I can attest to that because I don't know anybody other than my brother's family. I met my family when it was too late to learn my legacy. So success to me is these books and these poems and my words never dying. Somebody being able to go in a store, find it, and be enlightened. And if I can never die, my great-grandkids know how to live without ever having to meet me. Because the person before them going to speak about me. Nah, he had something to say, because I do. And if you come from me, you're going to feel it naturally. I don't even have to say it. My kids act like me, and I was in jail their whole life, and they act just like me. So you accept your DNA and enhance your gift, or you walk your own path, but your kids are in you. I want my great-great-great-grandkids to know what's in them. The poetry, the art, the speaking. I can do anything I want, period. Anything I try, I excel at. So success to me is somebody behind me knowing their way, because I'm a blueprint of some sort, period. Everything else is just going to help that along. Money don't matter, it's necessary. To me, everybody else going to feel different based on their hunger, but I'm not hungry for that. I've been to the end result of chasing money, and I lost more than the money. So money ain't worth nothing if you chasing it the wrong way or using it the wrong way. Shit.
Real shit. Real shit. What's success to you? Let us know down in the comments. Is it having a lot of money? Is it being in love, being married? You know what I mean? Is it having a good job, owning your own business? What is success to you?
I feel successful when I bust a nut. So, sorry.
Nah, he's serious. He's serious in a motherfucker.
They say it's equivalent to running a marathon. So you might feel like you won.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy when I get done, I be stretching this shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, looking in the mirror, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, yeah. I feel what he's saying, you know what I'm saying? I'll be out of breath like a motherfucker, boy. I'm feeling like my heart about to pop out my chest and shit. I've been there working, boy.
Is that success to you? I don't know. Let us know down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
We got a special moment on the podcast. Dean's gonna bless us with a poem before we end the segment. So just sit back and enjoy.
Listen and try to learn something.
Yeah, stupid motherfuckers.
We about to hear some bars.
Alright. I gotta read this out the book. I just wrote this recently. I caught a body before a blessing that gave me a master's degree in life. So you look and see old age, not a man winning his fight. So I beg you, adjust your sight. Especially since lessons exist in my pain, and if all required is conversation, let me share my loss so you can gain. See, it all started with the game. I jumped off the porch to never look back, but while in search of the exit, the youth in me chose the trap. It was already hard because I was black, but was worse as I was broke. So when those hunger pains kicked in, the preacher could keep his faith and hope, because I needed a coat. Matter of fact, I needed a steak because I'm tired of oodles and noodles and hamburger helper on paper plates. So I found a crew that could relate, and we sought out to destroy. We pillaged the same village that raised us, no longer its proud little boys, because violence became our toy. And death is what we sold, only to find the game ain't what they said, because ain't no get out or grow old, just a casket where your story told. So if you want to be free, realize I caught a body before a blessing, so why would you want to be me? Peace.
That's some deep shit right there, some real shit. Go on, rewind the shit back a little bit and listen to that again.
Y'all might have to do it like 3-4 times for y'all to get it. But that was
Bars,
some deep shit.
Nigga. That was bars.
Yeah.
There.
Nah, man, but before we get up out of here, let them know about your channel and you know what you got coming up or anything you want to promote.
Poetry Slam on February 24th, Valentine's Day, through Takeover Entertainment. I also got Breaking Our Chains TV on Breaking Our Chains He Said She Said on Facebook, Breaking Our Chains TV channel on YouTube, and I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, I believe, but those are running slow. So check me out on Facebook, the Breaking Our Chains He Said She Said, because I got daily affirmations that I give. I drop poems or just advice, or sometimes we just post relevant knowledge based on nutrition, and it's growing. So grow with us. But you got to join the group. You can't just watch. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you don't need to witness what I'm saying. So I hope you're here for the right reason. And I hope you show up. Peace. I appreciate y'all.
Go do that. Go do that.
Anything before we get up out of here, Hound?
Hey, look out for Beating on the Desk. That's my new show. It's dropping on my YouTube channel, The Truth TV.
And you'll see the at the end of this video, it'll probably be, I don't know, either up here or over here. You'll see the little thing, Truth TV. Click it, take you right to his channel. Subscribe.
And I'm starting the OnlyFans coming soon.
This nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Times is hard.
I think he really gonna do it, because this second time he done promoted this shit. This nigga low key got a secret account and shit that we don't know
I
about.
do got an OnlyFans. I don't post nothing. I just
But
be
they
watching.
say don't be a minute, he gonna be melting the government cheese.
You know what I'm saying?
Careful
I
what you put out in the air.
I'm saying I don't make no content or nothing, but I be watching. You know what I'm saying? I be watching. So if y'all got
a couple
an
females on Instagram.
if y'all got an
I be
OnlyFans
wanting to pay
page,
the
y'all
30.
need.
I be willing to pay the 30 for the few people on Instagram. There's a couple that I know in person.
I be
like,
begging.
oh, she got an OnlyFans.
Listen, I be begging
Oh,
to work. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Hey, check this out.
There's a couple I sell my food stamps
If you
for,
got
you know what I'm saying?
OnlyFans, listen, they letting you know right now. Y'all need to support what they doing, what we doing. Because if we blow up, they letting you know right now they going to be tricking like a motherfucker on your OnlyFans. So,
listen.
you know what I mean? They just ain't got the money to subscribe right now.
Right.
So support what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas could blow up and they could throw it right back to you.
Right.
It's digital, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like a digital strip club.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because right now I am selling food stamps for subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a new show called damn, what the fuck did I name it? I forgot what the fuck I named it, but it's coming out soon though. As soon as I remember the name, I'll let you know.
Nah, but
No,
Breaking Our Chains, He Said, She Said, Beating on the Desk, Truth TV. Make sure y'all check that shit out.
and Tricking Like a Motherfucker. That's what it's called.
Yeah, and this ratchet ass motherfucker
New TV
right
show
here.
coming out starring me and HounD called Tricking Like a Motherfucker. Stay tuned.
And about $1.
We the new kid in play.
And about $1, the mini-series and movie is coming soon from Josie's Boy Films.
Yes.
And the soundtrack on Josie's Boy Records. And that's about it, man. Season 2, we here, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Talkin Bout.
And on that note, we out. Peace.
It's Josie's boy.